Welcome to the Coal Collective for the Mortirolo from Mazzo di Valtellina. Mortirolo, one of those climbs in cycling, has a fearsome reputation. We've just left town, past the sign that says if the pass is open, there's a faded white line on the road. That's where the climb really begins. 11.4 kilometres at an average of 10.9%. We're about half a K in. We've already had an 11% section. So living up to its name right from the start. There's actually a few ways up the Mortirolo. You can climb up from Mono from the west. You can come up from Tovo. From the north, you've got Grossio. All of those ascents are a bit longer, slightly lower gradient. But if you're going to ride this climb, you've got to do it from Mazzo. That's what it's famous for. That's the sign of a hard start. 4Ks in, we've gone 10, 11, 12, 15, we went around that corner, turn 25, got up to 18, 19%. Clouds are bubbling up above. Thought it was first spots of rain hitting me. Then I realised that it was actually sweat dripping down onto my hands. Gone for a single bottle strategy, trying to keep weight to a minimum. So I only filled one up, but it's pretty warm, dropped a few degrees. But for me, strategy all the way, need all the help I can get. I feel like I'm suffocating in the forest. Can't seem to get enough air into my lungs, so dense. But you get the occasional break in the trees where you can look down into the valley, still at 15%. When you get those moments, it feels like you can breathe just that little bit more. Gradient stays the same, but I guess it's just in the mind. Feel that freedom again. Past bend 15, so we're over halfway now. Counting the kilometres down slowly, although the hairpins come in quick succession, my pace isn't that fast. Come to the conclusion now that if the gradient's below 10%, strangely it feels like a recovery. And the only thing is, not many parts like that. It's probably why I'm feeling the burn for most of it. Still at 13–14%, it is relentless, and it's often overused. Epic and killer and all those superlatives, but when it comes to the Mortirolo, much like the Zoncolan, just keeps twisting the knife all the way. Bend number 11, a man that inspired millions, if the truth be known. Probably the single reason that I'm climbing all these mountains now. Back in the day, watching Pantani on the drops, 94, smashed his way up here, 42 minutes, 40 seconds, unheard of. Actually, when we look at gearing nowadays, I'm on a 34.28. He was on a 39.24. He laughed at anyone which would use any gear smaller than that. So he's up there laughing at me today, but I'm happy. A legend of the sport lives on. Just approaching 1500 meters elevation, so we've nearly climbed 1000 meters elevation gain. Gonna top out at 1852 meters. Probably a good time, now the gradient's dropped back to 10%, to talk a little bit about how the Giro found this climb. It was back in 1990 when it was first used, and that came off the back of an eventful 88 Giro, where there was big snowstorms on the Gavia. There was quite a tale to be told on that day, and the organisers after that were looking for a tough alternative. Step forward the Mortirolo, and the rest, as they say, is history. What I like most about the Mortirolo is, despite the fame, it's kept a certain humility. You see the farmers working the land, it reminds you how simple life can be. That's what I want to feel when I ride my bike. Some people say that it's not a beautiful climb, but I guess beauty shines from within.